I was not born a warrior. I forged myself into one. People think strength comes from the body. They are wrong. True power, the kind that never fades, the kind that cannot be broken, comes from the mind. I trained my fists to be like iron, my kicks like lightning. But without the mind, they are nothing. There is a secret, a forbidden training of the mind, one that unlocks speed, focus, and energy beyond limits. If you are ready, if you dare to go beyond what you think is possible, then listen carefully. The greatest battle is not fought with fists or weapons. It happens inside your mind. Doubt whispers, you are not strong enough. Fear warns, you will fail. Overthinking paralyzes you when you should act. These are the real enemies, the ones that defeat you before you even take a step forward. The empty cup. One day, my master handed me a cup of tea. He poured and poured until the tea spilled over. I was confused. "The cup is full," I said. He smiled. "Yes, like your mind. How can I teach you when it is already full?" That was the moment I understood something most people never learn. A mind crowded with distractions, fears, and limitations cannot grow. It cannot be fast. It cannot be powerful. It cannot win. Before you can master anything, you must first clear the space for learning, for growth, for strength. Most people fill their minds with unnecessary noise, worrying about things they cannot control, thinking about the past, fearing the future. This clutter makes them slow, their movements uncertain, their decisions weak, their energy scattered. But when the mind is clear, the body follows. You react without hesitation. You move with purpose. You strike with precision. The first step, remove the excess. Find stillness. Even for a moment, sit in silence. Breathe. Let go of every thought that does not serve you. At first, your mind will resist. Thoughts will flood in, trying to pull you back into distraction. Do not fight them. Let them pass, like clouds in the sky, drifting away. Feel the weight lifting. Feel your mind becoming empty, open, limitless. Because only when the cup is empty can it be filled again. Only when the mind is clear can it become sharp. This is where true power begins. The mind wins first. I never fought an opponent for the first time in the ring. Before I stepped into battle, before I threw the first strike, before I even moved, I had already won. Not with my fists, not with my feet, but with my mind. Most people think fighting is about muscle, speed, or technique. They train their bodies endlessly, pushing themselves to exhaustion, hoping to get stronger. But they forget one thing. The mind is the true weapon. Long before my body ever moved, my mind had already rehearsed every kick, every block, every counterattack. I had already seen my victory, felt the weight of success, experienced the moment before it even arrived. This is the power of visualization. The greatest fighters, the greatest athletes, the greatest warriors, they all understand this secret. What you see in your mind becomes real in your body. If your mind is filled with failure, hesitation, or doubt, your body will reflect that. You will be slow, uncertain, weak. But if you train your mind to expect victory, to see yourself moving with precision, landing every strike, overcoming every obstacle, your body will follow. Most people fail before they even start, not because they lack skill, but because they have already lost in their minds. They imagine missing the shot. They see themselves failing the test. They picture rejection before they even try. And when the moment comes, they perform exactly as they trained their mind to. But what if you reversed it? What if, instead of imagining failure, you imagined success? What if, Instead of seeing obstacles, you saw solutions? What if instead of feeling fear, you felt certainty? This is how I trained my mind. Before every fight, every competition, every challenge, I closed my eyes and played the entire event in my head, like a movie. I saw myself moving fast. I saw my strikes landing perfectly. I felt the confidence of knowing I could not be stopped. I played this scene over and over until there was no doubt left, only certainty. And when the moment came, I performed exactly as I had seen. Not because I was lucky, not because I was special, but because my mind had already been there. Your brain does not know the difference between imagination and reality. When you see yourself succeeding over and over, your body begins to believe it is real. Your confidence grows, your actions sharpen, your movements become automatic. You are no longer hoping to win. You expect to win. This is not just for fighting, this is for life. If you want to become stronger, see yourself training harder than ever before. If you want to speak with confidence, see yourself standing tall, speaking clearly, owning the room. If you want to succeed in anything, see yourself already there, already winning, already achieving. Because the mind creates the future before it happens. So ask yourself, what are you seeing? Are you filling your mind with failure? Or are you training yourself for greatness before you even begin? Because what you see in your mind today is what you will live tomorrow. Unstoppable. The Mindset of a Warrior, Part 2. They told me I was too small. They said I didn't belong. They laughed at my dreams. The world doubted me. They tried to put me in a box, to define me by their own fears. But I refused to listen, because I had already made the most important decision of my life. I believed in myself. Most people are not trapped by their circumstances. They are not held back by their environment. They are not even limited by the opinions of others. They are trapped by their own mind. They tell themselves, I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not capable enough. And so, they never become more. Not because they lack strength, not because they lack talent, but because they never allow themselves to believe they can rise beyond where they are. But you are different. Your mind is the most powerful weapon you will ever control. If you fill it with doubt, you will always be afraid. If you fill it with excuses, you will always find reasons to quit. If you fill it with limitations, you will always be small. But if you fill it with belief, if you tell yourself, I can succeed, I can grow, I can become unstoppable, then nothing can break you. The unbreakable mindset. A man who believes in himself cannot be controlled. A warrior who trusts himself cannot be stopped. A mind that is unshaken will always find a way forward. I train my body every day, but more importantly, I trained my mind. When I failed, I didn't say, I can't do this. I said, I will find a way. When others doubted me, I didn't ask, am I good enough? I said, I will prove it to myself. When I faced challenges, I didn't say, this is too hard. I said, this is my opportunity to grow. Because your words shape your reality. If you tell yourself, I am weak, you will be weak. If you tell yourself, I am not ready, you will hesitate. If you tell yourself, I am not capable, you will never take action. But if you tell yourself, I am strong, I am prepared, I can do this, then you will push past limits that once seemed impossible. Most people will never understand this. They will continue to doubt themselves. They will let fear control their lives. But you can be different. You can choose to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. You can choose to trust yourself, even when the world tells you to stop. You can choose to step forward, even when the path is unclear. Because belief is not something given to you by others. It is something you build within yourself. And once you have it, truly have it, nothing in this world can break you. The strongest man in the room. The strongest man is not the one with the biggest muscles, not the one with the most skill, not even the one with the greatest talent. The strongest man is the one who believes in himself without hesitation. The world will try to shake you. People will doubt you. Life will challenge you. Fear will try to stop you. But if your belief is unbreakable, you will always stand tall. You will always find a way. You will always move forward. Because the only way to truly lose is to stop believing in yourself. And that is something you must never allow. The choice is yours. I was not born strong. I was not born fast. I was not born wise. I trained my mind, my body, my spirit until they became weapons. And you have the same power inside of you. Now it's time for you to choose. Will you stay the same, or will you step forward and become something greater? Be water, my friend.